Radio 3 and Icarus, last bit of today's programme after at least a week or so. It's good to welcome back Junk. How are you, Glenn?
Good to see you. How are you?
We've got
everybody.
a special Under the Hood thing today. Do join us on Facebook Live if you can. Go to our Morning Brew page. You're going to need the visuals, because what are we going to do today?
Well, I've brought in the first track off my next album, and I've sort of broken it down into 8 parts, and maybe I can just show you what each layer is and how I created it.
And if you've managed to get onto our Facebook page, Morning Brew, you can see I've got the over-the-shoulder cam, which I've just put on now. No, you don't. That's it. Well done. Yeah, you can see what he's doing. We're zooming over his shoulder. So you can do a demo. Right, we'll go back to the up-the-front cam now. There we are. All right, mate. Well, tell us what you're doing as you do it, and all yours.
Thank you. Well, okay. So you can hear a Rhodes Mark I, just to begin the track. This is the first track of the album, and it gets a bit hectic after this, so this is a nice sort of breather.
Bedtime story.
Yeah. So this is kind of the hero of the dish, as they would say on MasterChef. It's some nice keys, and then I bring in some atmospheric stuff. And there's a fair amount of this, and I thought it might be interesting to play you these atmospheres, because a lot of it are sections of orchestral pieces that are available on YouTube. You can download
free.
Copyright free, yes. And I've sort of woven them sort of like a tapestry woven together. So that sort of fills in a lot of frequencies in the background.
I feel like I'm having a gong bath.
Gong bath. And then we get some crowd noises. I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's
meant to be in the background.
It's actually from the Gay Pride Parade in London from 2016.
Real, record your own sound effects. Top tier.
Yeah. And you can hear, it's sort of looped, and you can hear like a cheer and a whistle. And I sort of pitched that down to match the tune. And it just sort of fills it out nicely in the background there. And then what do we get? We get some synth strings, which is made up of 2 strings. So we got one which is sort of playing the 5th notes.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I've gone back to school. This is great. I've got a nice close-up on your laptop, so point and do what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, here we've got some bass as well, comes in. So it's slowly building to bring in the next track, which gets a bit hectic, but I'll bring that in next week. The bass is made up of 2 basses.
Yeah.
I've got it's called a humble B. It's kind of a
B that doesn't show off.
Yeah, that's right.